Hey guys, welcome back. We have finally received our Scrapyard TNT-15. Really excited. This came actually last week, and this is the first time I have had a chance to take the time and make a video to show off this incredible short sword. And in fact, it was delivered on the Equinox, the 23rd of September this year. So I decided to name this blade Equinox, which is something I learned that you have to do after watching Lord of the Rings. You have to give a blade a name, especially a sword. It's coated in forest green, and you can still see the corrugated bevel. However, it does not show up as much as it does on the raw dog finishes. And I have it next to a Swamp Rat Mega Ratman Do with the same forest green. And it's really almost like a green metallic flake. I really love that. And also have it next to a Forsaken Battle Mistress, just to kind of get a rough idea of the size of the blade. The blade is 15 inches, where I believe this is, well actually now that I look at it, I was going to say that this is 11 inches, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to have to break out the tape measure and actually measure these things. Just really excited to finally have this. And of course, what came in first was the sheath, the By Brown sheath. And if anybody has checked out David Brown's, if you're on his Facebook or any of the Blade forums, you would have noticed that he had a stack of sheaths. And this sheath, I knew as soon as I saw the picture of all of the sheaths that it was mine, because I had to distinctly order 2 D-rings and a retention strap on a dangler. So I knew as soon as I saw his pictures of all of the completed sheaths that he had thus far that mine was going to arrive. And it actually came in first. That's a first for me to receive the sheath before I received the knife. However, I'm now excited to have both of them, and I think it was only about a 2-week window. So really excited here. I'm going to take the time and actually use this thing. This will not be a safe queen. She will get some use. She was not very sharp when she came in, so I have stoned it a bit and stropped it a bit as well, just to give a little bit better of an edge on there. But she is an absolute thing of beauty. I'm having some wrist issues, so it's a little bit hard for me to swing around too much at the moment without wearing my wrist brace. However, this is a serious sword. It's not a toy. You can see it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. I believe this is SR 101 steel, and just absolutely incredible. You just feel like you have a serious hunk of metal in your hands. This is a very, very well made sword. So I'm going to take the time and chop some stuff up and see how much I enjoy that. I'm going to put on my wrist brace first, as to not have too many issues. But I'm really, really excited that this has finally come in, and I'm sorry that I only bought one. That was the biggest mistake I had, because the list price on these was extremely cheap, and I don't know why, when he made them available, I did not buy several of them. I should have bought at least 2 or 3 of them. So I only bought one, and if I get another one, I doubt it will be at the same price. Naturally, it won't be. Like, these were under $300, so now I'm sure if I find one anywhere for sale, it's going to be in the $400 range, unless they actually get to a point where they start producing these as part of their regular production, which we're all waiting for. So hopefully if that happens, I will most certainly order another one, because it's just an excellent, excellent blade. Really, really like this thing. It's such a kind of gives you that old samurai sword, feel, with it being a Tonto style blade, or it looks very Tonto style. I guess it's kind of rounded there, but kind of gives you that whole feel of a kind of a Japanese short sword, or like a Harry Carry sword or something like that. And I'm definitely not going to commit Harry Carry. But there it is. The Scrapyard Knife Company TNT-15, which of course is all under the Busse umbrella, right? So I guess I have all 3 here: Busse, Scrapyard, and Swamp Rat, all 3 under the same roof, what we call Busse Kin. And really, really happy to finally have this blade in. All right, guys, have a good one.